Welcome, my dear, dear friends. We are Samain. We send you the light of the Pleiades, that star system holding aspects of Christ consciousness for your planet, your solar system, and your species. May you fill up with this light so that you can radiate it outward unto all who may receive it. Good. Now, we would like to pick up where we left off in the last talk in terms of self-care and learning to make those inner connections to higher portions of your being. One thing that is often overlooked by light workers is the aspect of grounding. So what do we mean by grounding? You are alive in a physical body, on the physical plane, on a physical planet. Thus, you are rooted in physical reality right now. Of course, you have higher vibrational aspects of your being, but your present reality and experience is grounded in the earth plane experience. In order for a building to be strong and viable, it must have a strong foundation upon which it rests. Otherwise, anything could come along, any ecological event, and the building could easily be dislodged or destroyed by it if the foundation is not strong. Of course, if you are going to build upward, you must have a strong foundation, rooted in the ground. Likewise, as a human being and a light worker who does play in the higher vibrational fields, you must have a strong foundation. And by grounding, you can build that strong vibration, or foundation rather, and strengthen it. How we approach grounding is not dissimilar from how we approach connecting to the inner being. In this case, it is about making a connection with the earth upon which you live, the planet that feeds you, that nourishes you, that gives you life force energy, or contributes to it rather. The more you can connect to the earth, the more grounded you can become. It is actually a strong contributor to your inner strength and your inner balance. It is one of the key aspects, actually, of finding and maintaining that balance. The earth itself has very strong energies which actually nurture and support you not only on a physical basis but also energetically. Many of you have heard of the term prana, which is a basic life force energy. Some call it chi or ki. The earth itself generates a very, very strong prana energy. that all living species, including the mineral kingdoms, feed upon. It is, again, a basic, nutritious energy, as it were. And without it, life on this planet would be impossible, at least on the physical level. So one aspect of grounding assists you in opening your energy centers so that you can receive this prana more easily and more fully. That is why it is so important to clear blockages, particularly in your energy centers, talking about your primary and secondary energy centers, sometimes referred to as chakras, because these are the main vehicles through which this prana energy is absorbed. And not only do you absorb the energy, but through these energy centers, but you also break it down and then transmit it again outwardly through these energy centers. Many of the kingdoms support each other in this way, in this transmutation and transmission of energy. As part of the human kingdom, you, meaning your species, supports the kingdoms that are well developmentally or seemingly developmentally beneath it. So the energy that you transmute and transmit assists the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and the mineral kingdom. And so you are instrumental in this foundation of energy play on the planet. And grounding yourself in the energy of the planet will assist you even further in this regard. So how does one ground? Well, it is actually very easy. It is a combination of quieting your mind and body, your emotions and thoughts, and then simply setting your intention to connect to the earth. The channel learned a very basic exercise many years ago in which to do this. An idea that he received from the website of an energy healer. And energy healers, for the most part, tend to be experts on grounding, for they know that without that foundation, being able to transverse those higher energies for healing purposes would be difficult at best. And so consider this. All you need to is arrange to either lay on the floor, or if that is not possible, connect to, while sitting in a chair, the ground with your feet. Or even if you are laying on a bed or a couch, connect through that bed or couch, through the ground. And as you do that, just relax. Allow your body to release any tension. And again, focus on your breathing. You may wish to do a few cleansing deep breaths to help you focus in this way. But deep breathing is truly not necessary. All you need do, once taking the cleansing breaths, is to breathe normally and begin by focusing on your breath, but then allowing your body to relax into the floor in whichever way you're connecting with it. And through that connection, just through setting your intention, allowing your awareness to float into the earth. That's all you need to. Now you may have visuals or a sense of slowly sinking, and that is fine. You may not experience anything at all, but one important aspect that we must point out is that by setting your intention to connect to the earth, you are setting your intention to connect with a living being that itself has a powerful spirit energy. And it is aware when you set that intention of you. And by doing so, you set up a magnetic resonance. And so as you begin to connect to the earth, it begins to reach out to you and connect. And so a synergy will then be set up. Now, this is a malleable process. And so there is no set way to determine how that interaction will play out. But upon setting up this interaction between the earth and yourself, you may find certain things beginning to occur. You may find yourself feeling more calm, more present in your body. You may find that your thoughts and your emotions may have a certain weight to them, not in a heavy way, but in a more flowing way, a more fluid way. And you may find that your inner vitality begins to increase. For again, as you make these connections, you will automatically be opening up your energy centers and thus receiving more prana energy from the earth. Indeed, you may feel a certain type of spiritual fitness as well. And your meditations may be enhanced when you choose to journey into the inner planes. And that is because, my friends, you have built this strong foundation now from which to move into those higher connections. And it may be even easier for you to bring the benefits of those higher planes interactions back down into your own physical existence, which will then in itself strengthen your foundation. And so, my friends, again, we encourage you to practice grounding. Now, another way that you can do so is to simply be out in nature. Again, finding a place where you may not be disturbed. You may even wish to sit on the ground under a tree with your back against the tree, supporting you. And again, focusing on your breath, but then beginning to focus on the ground in the area around you. And allowing your awareness to sink into the earth. This is a wonderful way to connect because, again, the interplay of energies out in nature are very strong. And so as you connect in this way, you will be gaining even more energy, more prana energy, and truly a connection with life all over the planet. So that, my friends, is another way to connect, to ground. We have many journeys where we utilize that connection. And at some future point, we'll begin to post some of those journeys. And so, my friends, we hope that this has been helpful for you as we go through difficult times on the earth plane. Difficult times that will, however, bear fruit. So be patient, my friends, and take care of yourselves. And we leave you with these thoughts and with our love and light and that Christ consciousness of the Pleiadian star system. May you fill up with these lights so that you can radiate them outward unto all who may receive it. Good day for now, my loving friends.